During the pandemic in February, we took the time in our service to acknowledge and celebrate Black Methodists like Richard Allen, Susan Angela Collins, and Sojourner Truth, just to name a few. During this time, while we faithfully give, we'd like to do the same by highlighting other African American Methodists who led the fight for social justice and racial inequality. Now, we've heard the names and deeds of other predominant African Methodist figures like Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, and Rosa Parks. But did you know that Jorina Lee became the first authorized and licensed woman to preach in the AME Church? The road was not easy. She sought out Richard Allen's approval, but initially refused due to there being no precedent for women preachers in the United Methodist Church. As God's Spirit continued to persist her to preach the living word, so did she persist. In her autobiography, she noted one particular Sunday, she sprang as by altogether supernatural impulse to my feet during the sermon and preached from the text that morning. Lee said that Allen rose up in the assembly, and instead of reprimanding her, he said that he believed Lee was called to that work as any of the preachers present. Lee became a prolific preacher. In 1835, she traveled 721 miles and preached 692 sermons. Or how about Bridget Biddy Mason? Mason was a founding member of the first AME Church in Los Angeles. Biddy was born a slave and through a remarkable story of events, won her freedom papers for herself and her 3 children. Once free, Biddy moved to Los Angeles where she used her skills as a healer to find work. She became a doctor's assistant and started a business as a midwife. Through the savings of her business and purchasing properties, she became one of the richest people in Los Angeles. She was celebrated for her generous philanthropy. She purchased and then donated the land for the first AME church in LA and is one of the largest Black congregations in Los Angeles today. A monument there honors her remarkable achievements. We Methodists have a rich history of Black achievers to celebrate. While we remember those before us, we look ahead here at Clarendon to ensure doors open to reflect not just our community, but God's kingdom through living love. God bless you as you give.